Are we commanded to meet on Wednesdays, Wednesday night, as Christian?
Are we commanded to meet on Wednesday nights? Well, let's see. I can't think of a single verse that says thou shalt meet on Wednesday night anywhere in the New Testament. So I don't know. What do you think, Anthony?
No, we're not commanded to meet on Wednesday night, but there's some things that we need to look at.
That's right.
To understand this a little bit better.
That's right.
God did give us command to do what? To meet and assemble upon the first day of the week. So we have that understood, and apparently the person who asked this question understands that as well. But also, they are understanding that wherever they must be meeting, that there is a Wednesday night Bible study or service being conducted at the local congregation where they are. And that's not something that's foreign to us as Americans. We are very much so aware of that. And many congregations do have Wednesday night Bible study. Wednesday night Bible study is not something that's instituted by God to say we have to do this, but rather it's something that's given to us by elderships.
Yes.
And elders have the ability to put that in place as their job to be overseers of the congregation, as we read about in Acts chapter 20, verse number 28. They are overseers. They feed the church of God. They are shepherds. So a shepherd protects, they feed, they take care of the sheep. And likewise are we. And so when the elders say, let's have Wednesday night Bible study, it's something that they deem to be important, that helps us to be better in our spirituality and better as Christians.
That's exactly right. And to back up what you just said, that comes from Hebrews chapter 13, both verse 7 and 17, that says, obey those who rule over you and be submissive, for they watch out for your souls. And it says that we should do it so that they can do so with joy. So if they make a decision that the congregation should come together on Sunday evening as well as Wednesday, well, then we need to submit to them. But Anthony, there's another issue here too, I think, that's underlying. So while there may not be a command to meet on Wednesday, and we can say, well, but the elders say we should, it comes down to a matter of heart issue.
Absolutely.
Because this sounds more like one of those, what I call loophole Christians, who's always looking for a loophole. Like, you know, it's not commanded that I be there on Sunday night or Wednesday night, so I'm not going to go. Well, that's a heart issue. That's an attitude. John chapter 4, verse 23 says, God is seeking those who would worship him. And so if you're a Christian, you should want to be with Christians as much as possible. I like to call Wednesday a midweek recharge.
Yes, sir.
Because you come together with Christians. And so it comes down to, you can truly see who the ones who have a heart for worship are by the ones who are there on Sunday and Wednesday.
Absolutely. And you know, something I did this past week with my Bible class that I was teaching, I started off by asking my class, I said, why are you here?
Nice.
I just asked them, why are you here? And I'm not being rude. I'm just asking a genuine question to get feedback. Like, what brings you here today? What brings you here tonight? Because clearly, you see, God didn't give you the command. The elders put it in place. But what makes you say, I want to be here tonight? Because that's what it comes down to. You have to want to be here. You have to want to, when you place membership somewhere, you submit to the eldership.
That's right.
You submit to them. So you trust that they will lead in a proper way. And so it says something about our heart when we do show up in situations where we're not commanded by God, going the extra mile to make sure I'm secure in my spirituality. I'm studying, I'm improving, because we deal with a lot throughout the week.
Yes.
And God expects, hey, he gave us command in the Bible that you meet on the first day of the week, but there's 6 other days.
You can still worship God. Let me add this to it. If you don't long for and want to be with your brethren because you are a Christian, what do you think is going to happen when you get to heaven?
Hey, heaven is church all day long. Man.
Amen.
Yes, sir.